Hi guys, it's Steffi from the Novelty Corner and welcome back to my channel and welcome to my announcement video for the Tome Infinity and Beyond Round 3 Readathon taking place in September. For those of you who are unfamiliar with this readathon, it was created by Megan from Tome Infinity, and the very first round of this took place last September, where we had a bit of a choose your own adventure, escape from the dying earth readathon. Round 2, which took place in January of this year, was a race to build up technology and civilization on your planets, including the ability to time travel, which leads us into round 3, which is taking place from the 13th until the 30th of September. And we are using time travel to travel back in time to save the Earth from its untimely demise. This round is a little bit different because you have the ability to join one of 4 different teams, and each team sort of has a theme around a potential way that the Earth might meet its end. And each team has a couple of co-hosts to help run the readathon, so I'm very, very grateful to be participating again and to be one of the co-hosts. There is a whole lot of information about this readathon, which I will leave it linked down below, and I'll also leave a link to Megan's announcement video on the screen because she goes into all of the challenges in a lot more detail and a lot clearer, because it is quite a detailed readathon, but it is also going to be a huge amount of fun. As I said, there are 4 teams that you can join. Each team also has a group book. So I'm going to go through the teams, who the co-hosts are, and what book they have picked for their team book for round 3. The first team is Team Natural Disaster. This is being hosted by Megan and Susan from Spinebreakers and Kat from Brews and Reviews, and their book pick is the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin. Team Warfare is being led by Scott from Book Invasion and Jessica and Christina from Game of Tomes, and their book pick is Ancillary Justice by Anne Leckie. Team Disease is being led by Megan from Tome Infinity and Sam from Sarcasm and Sci-Fi, and their book pick is Blindness by Jose Saramago. I am one of the co-team leaders of Team Supernatural with Sam from Thoughts on Tomes, and our book pick is The City in the Middle of the Night by Charlie Jane Anders. I'll leave a link down below where you can actually sign up for a team, or if you're not sure what team you want to sign up for, Megan is actually going to have a tag video coming out in the next week or so, which might help you decide which team you'd like to be on. The main rule for this particular round of the readathon is to try and read as many books as you can set on different continents of the Earth, because we're trying to save the whole world. So by reading a book from each continent, you're actually saving that continent. And that can be as simple as reading a book that is set on that continent. It could be that the author is from the continent, or it could be that there is a mention of it somewhere, because some of the continents are quite tricky, like Antarctica, which technically is a bonus challenge. And of course, you can actually go specifically, if you want to read more books, you can actually go into specific countries. The only rule being that you can't repeat a country that you've already read if you want to earn points. There are 5 main ways to earn points, and there are also some bonus challenges that you can complete. And you can complete the bonus challenges, which are things like read a science fiction one-sitter, a book of 150 pages or less, read a hefty science fiction tome, which is a book that is 500 pages or more, read a collection of short stories, read an intersectional science fiction novel, read a science fiction graphic novel, read a science fiction book published before you were born, read another team's group book, buddy read a science fiction book with a teammate, read a science fiction from a native or indigenous author, or read a science fiction that is set in space. So those are bonus challenges, and you can earn 50 points for any of those challenges that you complete with any of the books. To earn 100 points, you just have to read a book from a country or nationality that you haven't read in the readathon before. So as I said, if you repeat a country, you don't earn any bonus points for repeating the country. You have to try and read from a different one, which I think is actually kind of cool because it's challenging us to read outside our comfort zones a little bit sometimes. You get the 200 points if you read a book set in Antarctica or about Antarctica. You get 250 points if you read your team's group book, and if you read a science fiction book from every continent, then you earn 1,000 points for your team, which is kind of cool. In that one, Antarctica is optional, so it's like 6+1 if you want to attempt it. So that's a lot of information, but Megan has created the most amazing file that you can sign up for. You can go and look for recommendations. She has links to lists of books set in countries or by authors from those countries. She has listed out all of the continents and the countries so that if you're not sure what's where, because I don't know about you, but I'm geographically challenged a lot of the time, it's all there. You've got plenty of resources to go and check it out and plan your TBR. I haven't fully planned mine out yet, but having known about it, I have been potentially acquiring some books by authors from different countries and different nationalities, and I am hoping to be able to put together a TBR closer to the readathon date. I will leave links to everything you need down below, including Megan's announcement and all of the other co-hosts' announcement videos. Please do check them out and definitely go and have a look at the challenges. But if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below or to contact any of the co-hosts. We'll do our very, very best to help you. I hope that you will join us for this round of Tome Infinity and Beyond. It is a really fun readathon. One other thing to note is that Thomas from SFF 180 is also hosting a science fiction themed readathon in September called Space Opera September. It was a total coincidence, but they fit together really nicely, and I'm planning on doing both and basically having a science fiction September month where I just read sci-fi, because everyone needs a science fiction month in their life, really. At least I think so. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you are having a wonderful day, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.